Hello Internet, how's it going? Welcome back to the arena, and we're playing a new kind of deck called 5-color Niv. More like Niv Control. I do not recommend playing this deck or crafting any cards that you don't have for this deck, unless of course you're willing to. But I do not recommend it. Playing this in ranked or anywhere else because it is such a janky deck and consistent. It's very inconsistent, and it takes a lot of skill to make it work. A lot of um, you know gameplay, pro play techniques, and all that. But if you feel like you want to have fun, this is the deck that you want to be using. So it's very simple. The deck is very simple. We have Paradise Druid for a little bit of ramping just to, keep up the pace. We also have Leyline Prowler so that we have the Death Touch Lifelink creature on the board at the same time. We also have Mana Correction just in case Chromatic Lantern doesn't quite do it. And, sometimes Chromatic Lantern can be a little bit slow. Now we have Kaya's Wrath for the whole board wipe removal thing. And don't be afraid to use Kai's Wrath if you have Leyline Prowler or Paradise Druid on the board, as long as you have any form of color correction on the board, like Chromatic Lantern, or if you have another Leyline Prowler in your hand and you're willing to get rid of it with at the cost of a board wipe on your opponent's side if they've gone wide with all these tokens and stuff. There's 1-drops, 1/1s. And use Kaya's Wrath, because if you need it, it is worth it, because any creatures that get board wiped alongside with Kaya's Wrath will heal you for the amount total equal to the number of creatures that are there. Then of course we have Thought Erasure, because this is a 5-color deck. We obviously have the blue and black colors, so any deck that has blue and black in it always is worth including Thought Erasure. And we have Assassin's Trophy. Assassin's Trophy is sort of a different form of Bedevil, a cheaper Bedevil at the cost of allowing your opponent to put in a basic land from their library. Then Hydroid Crassus is there for the draw and for the huge creature on the board, because we will be mana flooding a lot. This deck has 26 land. It has all sorts of land in there. And oh yeah, I forgot. Gateway Plaza is another form of color correction in case we need it. Then Tome of the Guild Pack is there for the draw every time we play a multicolored card. That is to say, if you would like to, you can probably remove one Niv Miz Reborn and include Niv Miz Parun, since we do have a lot of draw abilities in this deck, especially if you're able to put down Tome of the Guild Pack on the board really early. It is a very expensive card though, it's 5 to cast, but if you manage to be able to put it down, it will not fail you with all the draws and such. That being said, let's go on to gameplay. Oh wait, hold on. So I forgot to say that we have Niv Miz Reborn. Niv Miz Reborn is so that we can draw all of these dual colored cards and put them into our hand. That is because all of these are removals. We have Kaya's Wrath, Bedevil, Time Wipe, Assassin's Trophy, Thought Erasure, and Hydroid Crassus. All of these are board wipes. We do want 4 of those alongside these cards. But like I said, if you want to, it is an option to take one out, put in the other Niv Miz Parun, so that you can gain advantage. You can make use of that additional draw and that additional 1 damage to any target if you need it. So with that being said, once again we go into gameplay. Let's see. Hello, Manchun. We probably won't be able to get this off properly. It's such a bad deck. We don't even have the white. Well, we have the color correction. I think I do want to put this down. Put that down in Chromatic Lantern. Probably. Is he playing Mardu? I think he's playing Mardu Angels. So we put down the Chromatic Lantern, which means going to be able to do some damage. Oh, there's a Resplendent Angel. We have 5. We currently have 4, but I think we have 5. We got 5! Put that down. And, normally this is the part where people start confusing. Let me watch the animation. This is the part where people start to concede. Just in case they can't take a hint. So let's see what our opponent's gonna do. And brings out the Call to Feast. Of course, we're going to block. Nope. Okay. Yeah, he decided not to block. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I want to put down this Tome, but at the same time, I do want to Bedevil and destroy that Resplendent Angel. Sorry, I've been watching too much Invader Zim lately, so yeah, that's a thing. I guess we can put down the Leyline. At least he can do something. We're just gonna be on the defense on the D. Heal for a bunch, and then really? Okay. Well, I don't really know if I want to put this down just yet, because those things do have. He does have like whatchamacallums. So I mean I could. I'll just put it down. And oh wait, we have enough for a Kaya's Wrath. So I think I think I want to attack first. So we'll attack with the Niv, obviously, because we need the Leyline Prowler. Let's see if he's gonna block. Yep, he's gonna block. He dies. And do we want to Kaya's Wrath, or I think should we wait? We should probably wait. What do you think? Or should we board wipe? Because if we don't do it now, he's just gonna get another thing somewhere there. But I mean, these are the time wipe Kaya's Wrath. They are ignore toughness, so they just destroy everything. Ooh, Divine Visitation. So what's he want to do? Okay, well, we can probably try and clock him out. Deal with the Resplendent Angel. Destroyed. That's gonna be fastest for us. Oh, okay. That's pretty nifty. Alright. How about we time wipe? Well, I'm thinking we attack first. First, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to be sure. So I'm counting. That's why I'm counting. I want to make sure that you're getting it. Okay. It dies, creates another creature. That's not a problem. We can time wipe and send back our Niv into our hand. Kill it. Sure, it'll create another little angel, but we destroyed the Bishop of Wings. That's gonna be his first one. His first bishop. And there it goes.
Somebody bothering you?
The Usurper.
I'll make them suffer.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna plus me and deal some damage. Get rid of some cards.
Rest of you one. I'll be back. Just you
Heal maybe. He's gonna attack. Down. Or resolve Enforcer. Ah, so he's got the whole little plus thing going on. Do we have enough for a Niv? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we do. So we can Kaya's Wrath, then go into a Niv, right? switching. And also, I mean, it's fine. We get to draw. So he gets to put down the thing. We still get land and we also get the extra cards here. These two. So I get to choose which one. Assassin's Trophy or Thought Erasure. And we go for that. We also have Hybrid Crassus. It's not going to be a problem here. I don't think so. We'll put down Lily. And maybe he's going to sacrifice. Maybe he's going to make me sacrifice. We have 4 nivs, so it's not really much of a problem. Right.
I had guild business to attend to anyway.
Minus 4 this first. Huge.
Out of my way!
Alright.
For you later.
So we do have Assassin's Trophy. Take out that Liliana. Change.
My army has been destroyed.
So he has to look for a land. We also have Thought Erasure. We also put down the Chromatic Land. There's another Hydroid. So we're not really running out of... look at that. Mortify and Kaya's Wrath. Well, I'd rather prefer that he use a big card before we get things done. So that's 2, 4, 6. I think this is safe to say that's 2, 4. Jesus Christ, my math is off. 2, 4, 6, 7. So if that's 7, we can put down a 5 Hydroid Crassus and draw into a bunch. 2 to be exact, I think. So we can discard some of the land or that Chromatic Lantern. I actually think I want to discard because the Chromatic Lantern adds land, any land, so we get to discard 2. He still has that Kaya's Orzhov Usurper. I think it has. So it's either he board wipes now or forever holds his peace. Let's see what he's exiled. This is surprisingly working more than
I'm gonna
I
make myself
anticipated.
scarce.
Of course, he is healing a whole bunch. There's the Seraphim Scales. I do hope, like, some part of me is very secretly hoping that I can draw into... Do I want to start Erasure? I guess we should. We are getting a draw anyway, so... Nah, that's gonna be a land. Get rid of that. Gateway Plaza, not that we need... I mean, we already have a whole bunch of lands. Put that down, and we can Leyline Prowler. And I really want to draw into our other Assassin's Trophy, which we aren't, by the way. So we can play the Hydroid Crassus, I suppose. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can draw 5. Put it down. We can draw 2, actually. Oh wait, that's 3 because of the Tomb. We have a lot of land in here, so is this an artifact? No, it's an enchantment. We're also out of. Alright, so I'm very fine with this. He's gonna defend. It's gonna die. It's gonna spawn 2. King, but he's out of steam. I've got like a full board here. I've got a full hand.
You must feel pretty smart.
Trade 2, and we still get to defend against that. I guess we can discard the Lantern and the Swamp. I was actually thinking of the Tome of the Guild Pack, but if worst comes worse, and we actually have to, we can Kaya's Wrath. He'll still create. It'll just replace the 2, but we also have Bedevil that will stop him from, doing stuff. We can actually combo into Bedevil, then. What do we want to do? We can Bedevil, then. There's a land. We can Bedevil the Magician. That's another Leyline Prowler. We also get to draw from that. We don't have Thought Erasure. We can Kaya's Wrath. That would also kill our Hydroid Crassus, though. But sure. So I think what do we want to do here? Probably put down the Prowler. See if we can. That's a fire erasure. Just use it because whatever, right? Let's see what our next one is. It's another land that we do not need. And how many? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have a Paradise Druid here. We also have a Chromatic Lantern. We also have a Tome of the Guild package that allows us to draw 2 into 2 for every. So I guess I do want to just attack. It's not gonna kill the Hybrid classes, but it will kill both of them. And he has not gonna be able to do much out of it. Oh wow! So he double blocks. Didn't expect that. Didn't actually see it, but sure. Come on, Manchun. Your janky deck versus mine. And it looks like I'm winning because I have the full board.
Good for you. You better watch
I
your
have
back from
everything
here on out.
in my command. Oh, this is so nice. Finally, Assassin's Trophy. We'll get rid of that Divine Visitation, which has posed a huge problem for us. Boom. Of course, he gets to put down another land. What is that? Plains. Now he's in trouble. Now he's feeling it. He's feeling the thunder. Put down his Chromatic Lantern. We have so much land at this point. I have no idea. We have so much mana at this point that I just don't know anymore. There's a Thought Erasure. There's a Orzhov Guild thingy. Oh wait, no, that was his. That was his. You know, at some point we're gonna have to be able to stop playing cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 cards. We can also Kaya's Wrath after we attack. But is he going to block? Because I don't think so. And we just get to heal a bunch. So we can put down this Paradise Druid, knowing that that's all he's going to do. We did reveal a land. We can also put down this Chromatic Lantern just for the kick of it. So much. We gotta be careful here though, because we don't want to get milled, and his Kaya can actually do a bunch of damage. So we have to somehow draw into the. I already have like 10. He, if he minuses 5, he can. I think he wants to go for the whole 25, so I think that's what he's going to go for. We also have Niv. This is interesting. Put down that. Yes. We also have Niv. Allow us to draw. We can also we can decline. Okay, that's 2 cards. I think at this point we're just hoping that we mill ourselves down. There's an Assassin's Trophy. There we go. So, I think my best course of action here is to. I could destroy the Kaya, but what does this do again? It deals damage to target player. That's not really my concern anymore. I want to get rid of this England first. 1, 2. We gotta beat him down real hard. So there it is. So now he's sort of forced to, because we only have 6 cards left, he's forced to do something at this point. I think that was our 3rd Chromatic Lantern. Yeah, that's all our no, not Chromatic. All of our Assassin's Trophy. I don't really know what he has in there. What else? He could have had maybe 2. Yeah, at this point, I think we do want to just attack. 2, 4, 6, 8. If he, I can't really afford to like Boom, boom, boom.
You better watch your back from here on out.
So there's that. The one thing I'm kind of afraid of now is if he has that's gonna be 30. He can't block the Mizzet, but I'm just a little concerned if he has settled the wreckage. That's gonna be pretty scary, especially if he does it at a really good time. Ah, divine visitation. Okay. So hold on, he does have settled the wreckage, so I do want to set back a bit. He has enough if he has settled the wreckage in there. And I'm down to 3. Does this create like a token? I don't think so. 6. King. Turn. He could just go like, surprise, motherfucker. Settle the wreckage. And then, boom. No. Let's see what we get. We were up against a pretty hard deck. It was pretty hard as far as janky cards go, so it was pretty tough matchup. Going up against those token creator decks. Put this down. We don't have the black for thought erasure, but if we can make it to turn 3. Oh wait. We have a turn 3 thought erasure. Alright. Oh, we have 2. Perfect. Verifier. Ah! Looks like we're up against the pretty interesting combination of decks. Well, Leon and Warba leader is the one that's gonna kill us. Probably has a whole bunch of those. Alright. So I don't feel comfortable not having any extra land in my hand. So I'm gonna keep that. Despite the fact that we have 26 land and maybe well, we do actually have mana equivalents. Oh wow, murder on the mana correction. Okay. Right, we don't have the black. We do have Hydroid Kratos out there. I guess we just let it sit through. We have the black still. We have Hydroid Kratos, but he's not doing anything, so I guess we can wait. Wait it out. Does he play the token? Yeah, he does. He creates tokens. Still none of these. I wonder what he has now. Well, we have 4, so we can draw into that. We have 6, so we can draw into that. 2 of our removals, and he has a big card to deal with. He's probably just gonna Raskus Contempt, or maybe my Epicure. Deals for 3, deals 3 damage, and wow, we got a whole bunch of life points in there. Now we have the black. So we can thought erasure, probably deal with that Epicure. Wow, okay, there's a Resplendent Angel in there. We'll take that out. That was a shocker. We still have only 1 black, but Chromatic Lantern will definitely fix that. let's see. Temperature of blood. One, two. Okay, opponent loses life. I think this is now is a great time to use Kaya's Wrath over. Oh shit. So we don't have the correction. Now we do. Board wipe. We have another one if he decides to go wide again. We also have Leyland Prowler. He also has. Oh, there he goes. We have the devil. Deal with that. That's no problem. We have the devil and Leyland Prowler. So no biggie. No real threats here until we can grab onto that Miz. Destroy that. That's huge. Put down the Leyland Prowler. There's no need to reduce ourselves to 1. We have enough mana. Let's keep him in suspense. I can't believe this deck is actually it's doing pretty well. Despite the fact, yep, there goes the murder. He doesn't want that on the board. We have another Paradise Druid. And now he's top deck. He's in trouble. Is he going to concede? It looks like he's running out of options. I don't think he's going to plan on using that Vraska on my Paradise Druid. He's in a lot of trouble though. If we get to grab the Niv, which we haven't been able to grab yet, it's at 10%. It's at 10% draw rate. So let's hope. Let's hope. Nope. Okay. Well, we can put down the whites. Since we are lacking down on the whites, I actually want him to use that Vraska's Contempt. I really do. So we can chip away 2 by 2, little by little. He may have like another. Oh, look, the Leon and Vanguard. Okay. And we have another land not looking good for us. Do we attack? He doesn't have any. It looks like he doesn't have any creatures. So even if he like decides to block, yeah, he's thinking hard, real hard. Do I block or not? How important is this Paradise Druid to me? Well, think of it this way, pal. If you don't block, I get to do 2 damage. If you do block, you lose a creature, and I lose a creature. But that doesn't mean that I'm losing. Choice is yours, pal. Call to speak. Sure. Still not afraid of that. We got Kaya's Wrath. Do that. And we just pass. We also... We drew into a timeline. So that's pretty good. We immediately have a replacement for that. Kaya's Wrath. So now it's at this, we're just at this point where he has to make a decision whether he wants to give up or if he wants to stick it through. Yeah, we got Tome of the Guild pack. The next time we board wipe, next time we cast something, we can draw into a card. Regent's Lieutenant. Okay, does he put down another Champion of Die? 2/2, 1/2. Does he? Okay, doesn't have enough mana to put any more things down on the board. Well, look, we have a Hydroid Crassus, but I need to time my first. Capiche. We draw into the devil, and now we can put down that land and be worry free. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I do want to do it. I need the 2 draws out of that. The 3 other. And sort of we want to draw out that Vraska's Contempt. Use it, use it, use it, use it. So there goes another land into our deck. It's a Gateway Plaza. Nothing I'm too worried about. So we'll pay for that since we have a shit ton of mana. We have a shit ton of land. But if he puts down any threat, we can draw another card with our Bedevil and the Tome of the Gilded. Look at us! Look at us going for the guild down, the guild power. There's an Inspiring Cleric. Not really concerned about this. He heals for 4, but sure. I'm still just sitting here wondering what happened to my Niv. Come on, where's my Niv at? We have 4, and we're sitting at what? 14% draw rate. Niv. Okay, more land. This is excruciatingly long, but we're winning. We're winning. I mean, we have control of the board. That's what's important. Another breeding pool. We have so much. You know what I would love to do with all this land? Is draw to our last Hydroid Crest. And then just, you know, spend it all in one big chunk. So it deals 1 damage to me, and he heals for 1. It's not a problem. I really do wish that we could draw into that Niv sometime soon. Come on, Nivy boy. Niv. There's a Leyline Prowler. Okay, put that down so we can gain the draw. And there's another Leyline Prowler. Oh, okay. Let's put that down so we get the draw again. We can force out whatever we want because we have so much draw power. That out there. We have so much land. Nothing can stop us. Okay. Now the surprise. Okay, come on. Come on, dude. Yo. Alright, there's... Ooh! We've gone to 4! Good game. Let's call out the good game. We're drawn to 4. Haha. So we get Thought Erasure. We have a lot of mana. We have so much open mana. Alright, so he decides to Moment of Triumph to gain that little advantage. But don't worry, we can Bedevil. We can Bedevil. So now, he won't be able to cast it on anything. An empty cast. We also get the Assassins. We get all of our Assassin's Trophy. That's 2 lands. And we have the Thought Erasure in our deck. The top deck. Right, so we can pass. We can pass. We can pass. Man, I love how this deck is turning out to be. Very fixer. Concede. Really good, so I play them in ranked so that maybe they'll lose. Maybe you'll see how good I can play with them, but they keep winning. So I decided to decide. That's what we do. We decide to decide. I decided to create a deck. We don't have the green. I'm not even mulliganing here. I'm not even like, you know. I mean, look, we got 2 Tome of the Guild packs right here. I didn't even mulligan. So we might lose this. There's a pretty good chance. Pretty good. Although he is showing me a bunch of like Scape Shift stuff, and this deck really works hard against Scape Shift. It is a good deck to have if you're up against Scape Shift, because there's like a lot of board wipes. You have Kaya's Wrath. You have Time Wipe. The original. Oh no, we're not up against Scape Shift. We're up against Mono Green Stamping. So I think he just wants to get the ramp out, which is trouble for us because now we're kind of forced into a situation where we want to grab some land here, but we have the Devil, we have Assassin's Trophy, we have the color correction. So if he decides to put down a huge card, what is this? This is new. Put the top 2 cards of the library, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, okay. So he's got Vinemare, which is immune to black. Maybe just go after like that, like so. Okay. Here's the deal. So I can pay for this. God, I hope I don't regret this. Do I risk it? That is like 4 damage on the board. Put this down. Yeah, that is like 4 damage on the board. Top 2 cards of the library, then you may return a creature from your hand. What has he been taken out? Okay, so he has another Druid of the Cowl. I'm hoping he puts down that Vinemare. Nope, he puts down Ribbon. Oh, you gonna destroy the artifact?
Let's see if yours works.
Nice one. Good show. Good show.
Not bad. For a mouse.
Still not gonna stop me from. He can put down the Vinemare. I wonder what he's waiting for. Yep, there's the Vinemare. And he goes out for the 2. Does he concede? After Kaya's Wrath. He might. He's definitely in there though. Return all lands from your graveyard and oh wow, he just returned everything back.
The wilds are my shield.
Return all land. Wait, what? Okay, so he puts down the Gorg. He can put down the Druid of whatchamacallits and oh shit. Alright, well we're not out of the woods just yet. We can Assassin's Trophy, help him mill out. He has Verdant Force. That's kind of scary. Right, well, the immediate threat is this Wolfwalk, and we have 5/6. We can put down the Chromatic Lantern. I don't know why I did that.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
We could have put down the Chromatic Lantern, then Assassin's Trophy. I think we would have had enough. No, oh boy. Does he have like, what is that, 5/8? And, oh boy. That is scary. So I think I do want to get rid of this Verdant. He gets to, then he shuffles, right? So it looks like he's got like a good little amount of hand play in there. Hand play. We can put down the Paradise Druid, or we can put down the Chromatic Lantern. It is an artifact though, and he might just go after. Yeah, he might just go after. So at least now we have 2 to put down the Paradise Druid. So even if he destroys the Lantern with his Vivian, we still have color correction with 1 Chromatic Lantern and a Paradise Druid. How many mana is that? That's 5/8. Oh my god. Pirate is out. And the Blockwork. Yikes. We got stumped. 4, 5, 6. And the boost, so that's 7. Oh boy. Do we just chump block? And then, like, we just chump block? I guess we just do. Oh wait, why did we chump block? That had trample. Well, we did it, right? We lost. That's what we wanted. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We lost. That's what we wanted. We wanted to lose with this game. Yeah, even if we drew anytime near in the future, we still wouldn't have been able to do it. Yay! We did it! Third time's a charm.